That was a white-tailed deer. Just as I was starting to make a video, that's pretty cool. But anyways, I figured I would make a video. A lot of people have been asking about shelters. So I figured I would make a video about shelters. And just so you know, as far as shelters go, this one's kind of on the lower end of the spectrum. This is Wapiti Shelter, right before Woods Hole Hostel. But I'll just kind of do a quick rundown of what's here and what it's all about. So typically, every shelter has a fire ring. Most of them don't have the cooking grill thing. They just have a rock ring or something, but I guess this one for some reason has that. I don't know why. They sometimes have seating in the form of logs usually. And fires are had there. Then you normally have a picnic table. This one's new. And you always see burn marks where people don't know how to use their stoves still somehow. Picnic table for eating, that's where everyone does their eating. And then you have the shelter. This one is not too great. It's just a platform with a waterproof roof. There's the name. Get the side, I guess. It's kind of like a little log structure. Some shelters are actually really nice double-decker shelters with an upstairs attic and a ladder, and they don't have holes in the walls. They have windows, and actually one of the shelters we just came through, Chestnut Knob I think it was a full-on rock building with a door and bunks inside. It was pretty nice. Partnership shelter had a shower and a sink in the back, but that was a really rare occurrence. In fact, that's actually the second one that's had that. The Hilton at Fontana Dam had that. Anyways, here's the shelter. Inside there's always a log book for you to sign in, log your stay. You got your things up here. Basically, hang your food bag there, and this keeps the mice from getting down the string and into your food and chewing through your bag or anything. Hang your pack up there, because mice are always at shelters, no matter what. There's another one that's like a pre-made fancy one. It's only the second time I've seen one of those. So yeah, mice are always a problem, but as long as you hang up your pack, and I don't normally sleep in the shelters, I just go out front and hammock or something. What else? Let's see. If you do sleep in the shelter, you want your head facing that way outside, because the mice tend to run around the border of the shelter. They like to be up against walls, and so you don't want them running over your head and tracking disease onto your face. So that's that. This shelter is like a 6-person shelter, just kind of a typical shelter, not much to it. Maybe I'll do a video of a nicer one. And then down the way from the shelter, you've got the privy. These are composting privies, anaerobic, which means they don't use oxygen really, which means it stinks less. So basically you go in, do the deed. Not much to this one. This one's really dark. Most of them are just have like 2 plywood walls or 3, and they're wide open. This one's actually enclosed and has a door, which is kind of rare. But anyways, you go in, do the deed, and then you take a handful of duff from the ground, or normally there's a bucket that has some, and you just put it over your business and then shut the lid, and that's all you have to do. So that's the shelter situation. Took me a while to get to a shelter where I could actually make a video where there weren't any people that I would disturb. Oh yeah, and sometimes most times I would say there's a broom so you can sweep out all the dust off the floor. And that's that. More videos to come. I will be making a gear video sometime whenever I can get a chance. See you later.